Eye-catching jerseys, vivid bikes. It's been hard not to notice Drop's cycling team this season. From the first impressions alone, you'd find it hard to believe that this is a team in its first year of competition. And what's more, it's a squad made up entirely of amateur riders.
We basically set about trying to be the most professional women's amateur team in the world. And we felt that that was a good target that we could kind of all collectively come together on, whether that be the riders or the staff. So we try to do things properly, whether it's on the bike or off the bike or with a kit or engaging with the race organisers. And I think that's the thing that people have probably engaged with us on, that we do try to do things properly.
For any new team, just getting to races alone is a massive challenge. But with invites to the Tour of Flanders and the Women's Tour, Drop's race schedule's taken on a form not even the man behind it could have dreamed of.
I think it was surprising, if I'm honest. But then again, you only kind of get out what you put in. I emailed every organiser of a UCI race this year on Christmas Eve, and sent all of these emails out all over the world, explaining who we were, why we had 0 UCI points, and that we were very ambitious and we wanted to ride as many big races as possible. We'd accept wildcards. And I think that the race organisers really kind of supported what we were trying to do. I don't think we realised that at first, but when we got a wildcard entry into the Tour of Flanders, and I met the organiser of the Tour of Flanders in a bar in Belgium, who kind of remembered me emailing him just prior to Christmas. He was impressed that we were doing that, and he'd watched our results.
In the increasingly crowded house that is British cycling, Drop's exists to give those road riders, perhaps ignored by the national setup, an alternative path. Behind the jerseys and the bikes lies strong team unity, born out of riders loving what they're doing.
I think that a team spirit is something that's very difficult to put your finger on, but it's something we certainly have. So we were very fortunate. We'd got quite a lot of riders wanting to ride for us. So it was more of a case of picking the right riders that we felt could actually be competitive in the environment that we wanted to expose them to, but with the right personality. And I think largely we've got that right.
Drop's has already seen the emergence of bona fide superstars. British under-23 champion Alice Barnes has consistently shown her ability against the best in the world, including a top 10 performance at Ride London.
I decided to take more of a road focus this year, and it kind of worked quite well with Drop's, and Bob approached me, and I think the programme and the way the team was run really fitted well with what I was wanting to do this year. So yeah, I was really happy to join the team.
While Barnes excels, other riders are enjoying the professional environment under Varney and others' guidance.
Like when Bob has a vision, I think he'll just do anything to get to it. So it's pretty amazing what he's done in 1 year, 1 season, and it lifts all of us up because he gives so much to us. So yeah, just very encouraging. There's not really any pressure at the moment on me. So just to develop sort of in an environment which is full of the best women in the world, it's pretty cool being thrown in at the deep end.
It's a really well-established team, and I think the way they run it is really good. It's not too serious and we have a really good time, but also at the same time where we do get the results and we ride well as a team, so I think that's quite good in how we've come across.
For young riders like Barnes and Van Twisk, racing with Drop's this year has given them unique opportunities.
It is the new normal, and they're accepted and they're let into the line. We did a race in Belgium where Ellie Dickinson came with us, and the Belgian national champion, during a pretty tough section with crosswinds, and it was all lined out, just opened the wheel up and pushed Ellie in. And Ellie at the time was still 17, and that's pretty cool when you've got that level of acceptance, by the pro peloton.
With year 1 already a resounding success, where next? Things going so well on the road, the answer lies off it.
I mean, next year we've made the promise that we would really try to go professional in the true sense of the word, and that's what we're working on at the moment. Can't stand still, we need to move forward. We're always looking at ways we can improve. And I think the biggest thing is if we can deliver on the sponsorship front. That's going to be key, because then we can give the girls a salary, and then we can be true to that goal. And then I think that the rest will follow, really. As long as the girls are performing on the bike and the race organisers like what we do, If we can get some funding into the girls' pocket so they're truly professional, I think we'll say that that would be a super step up for year 2.